What's good, y'all? So look, this week we didn't do any classwork. We're actually on Fieldwork. That's basically where we go shadow the therapist or shadow a therapist that we're observing and see how they treat their patients. And right now I'm in a school district. I'm gonna be going to a middle school to watch a therapist how she's going to treat the patients there or the kids there. And so I'm just gonna observe. Many of these kids, they have like different disabilities that I'm going to observe. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys as much as I can through that. So for all of my new viewers, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the noti bell, and let's get to it. That's been the morning me getting ready. So now we're gonna head off to this school, and yeah, it's about a 30-minute drive. So. Man, this is one thing I don't mess with about Michigan, dog. All this construction. You peep, no one's even out here? Bro, that's what I don't peep about, dog. Now I'm still on time to make it. I gotta be there by 8:30, but this ain't helping. Alright guys, so here I'm at the school right now. It's like, let me show you guys. It's about 8:25. And yeah, it's always good to get here early. I'm supposed to be here at 8:30. So yeah, OT, I'm observing. I'm gonna send her a text message to let her know I'm here. And I'm just gonna go through my day. It's my last day of field work, so it was a good week. I got to observe a lot of children with disabilities and how they've been treated. So yeah, I'm gonna go take care of that, and I'll see you guys during lunch break. Alright, so what's good, guys? So I'm done for the day. It was a pretty short day today. We really just saw a couple students. We worked with them. We were just playing games with them pretty much. Like, played Uno. They were playing with like some blocks, playing like with like, like toy screwdrivers, screwing it in just to work on their dexterity. And obviously just like trying to hold conversation. They got to use the computer. Like, working at school is pretty relaxed. So yeah, but this is right before they're about to go on spring break. So like they weren't really trying to like go like intense. Not like they're about to have like a test day or anything. But yeah, guys, it's a pretty easy day today. So right now, just waiting around to get my evaluation back. And then, yeah, so I'm just taking a quick little lunch break. I just stopped over at Burger King. So, yeah, that's how it went. Alright, guys. Well, hey, you saw a day in my life after field work. I told you guys I was at a middle school where I did most of my field work. I worked with one of the OTs there. And I actually worked with a couple OTs there. I rotated between middle schools and elementary schools. And it was actually a really nice experience. I learned a lot. I haven't really worked with kids too much, but this was like a good experience just to figure out how to work with them, how they want to be approached, and just things they're interested in. Because like, it actually brought back a couple memories of me back when I was in elementary school and I was in middle school. But bro, those passing times, dude, it felt like a whole army was coming at me. I remember one time I was walking back from lunch and I just like I looked at my OT and she told me straight up, like, calm before the storm. I looked to my left and I just see like a whole army of kids coming, but that's besides the point. It was a good experience. I'm grateful for all the OTs I got to work with, the principals, the teachers for that week. It made my experience, it was just a great experience. And actually, I have a couple tips on, so this is fieldwork tips I would give to future students that might be going to fieldwork. Alright guys, so here's my first tip I would give you guys. Be open and be friendly. I know for a fact, especially working with kids, and you guys can probably see my cat Shadow in the back. He missed me, I was gone all day. But yeah, my first tip would be open and be friendly. I know for me, what worked out a lot was just the fact that like I would greet the kids. Like what I would typically do is I'll give them a high five, they give me a high five back. I'll introduce myself, and I'll ask them questions. You know, like what's your favorite color? What's your name? And honestly, just doing that gave me a better understanding of how, like, you know, what their functioning level is, the questions they can and can't answer, the activities that they will and then won't be able to do. On top of just to get understanding before the therapy session. And like in the therapy session, you get to gauge of the type of functioning level they will have just from like seeing how they worked on a lot of handwriting activities, even cursive here and there, and then just how they cut, you know, cutting paper, see their cutting skills. Because when you think about it, it works a lot with their finger dexterity, with just the way you cut paper and how you write I'm getting tongue twisted. But yeah, their handwriting skills, because that's very important for them. I was surprised too, just the little things. But yeah, be open, be friendly. The kids, they really like it. Just like, and I know like after that, sometimes they'd be a little closed off to me at first when because you're new and they're pretty shy. They're very young. Shadow. Like I said, you miss me a lot. And just the fact that like, you know, you're like just saying you're friendly, you want to be their friend, you know, because they're already, you know, they're gonna be, you're a new face, and then not to mention you're bigger and older. Like they just want a friend to be. So that's my first tip: just be open and be friendly. My second one would be ask questions. Your OT, she's there to help you, or he or she is there to help you. And they really just want to see, like, you know, they want to teach you. It's more of a learning experience more than just, even though they do grade you at the end, it's more of a learning experience. Because they want to teach you, there's a lot they want to teach you. They want to show you the setting. I know I was thankful that my therapist that I was mainly working with, she went to Wayne. A couple of them actually went to Wayne. So they actually, you know, they want to know what the program is, the curriculum, maybe see if the same professors are there. They want to help you. They're going to be very friendly. They want to teach you a lot. They might even let you run a few assessments on the kids, you know. They're introduced, and the therapists I was with, they were awesome. They introduced me to the whole staff that was at the schools. It was great. And when you ask questions, you learn a lot, because that's just something you know how to interpret it. Because I know I would ask questions as if I was about to run the assessment, as if I was a therapist, and that helped me a whole lot. So that would be my second tip I would give you guys. The third tip is like relate material. So like I said before, when I would ask questions, when I would like talk to the kids, ask their favorite color, just to see their functioning level. And I would like to relate it. Sometimes I would like relate what a student can and can't do depending on their condition. Then I might relate it to another student just to get an idea of like the different levels. Because a lot of these kids, they have ASD. They're on the autism spectrum. And, you know, just because they're different levels of the autism spectrum. They go, you know, from like high, you know, lower functioning and higher functioning, just to get an idea of what, you know, how you should approach each situation. That's how I like to do it. So, you know, relating what one student can do versus the other, always helped me a lot. The last and fourth final thing I had was, it's going to feel awkward at first. I know me going to the schools, like, because think about it, I've been to, you know, the 4 years of undergraduate, and I'm in a master's program. It's been forever since I was in elementary and middle school. So it's like, it's just crazy, you know, you think like the kids, you know, are just so small and whatnot. I remember one time we walked into a lunchroom to go talk to some of the OT students. It was awkward at first, but like I said, it's a new setting, so it's gonna feel different. And, you know, I just made sure to just go in with the open mind. I even talked to some of the kids, you know, the ones that could talk, the ones that were willing to, and the kids, they were very friendly. Like, it was a good experience. It was a good experience overall, you know. They like come, they ask me questions, like they just want, you know, just want to see like how friendly you are, you know. Like, it's kids, they're curious about you, you know, they're seeing the world, like, you was the first time, like, you're kind of like a student like they are. If anything, you're just there to learn like they are. So, yeah, it's going to feel awkward, but you're going to adapt and you're going to adjust and you're going to eventually learn, you're going to relate to the material. And yeah, those are my tips on how I had a successful fieldwork.